Hello and welcome to episode 17 of our Let's Play Europa Universalis 4 as Tuscany. You remember from last time, the big news was that we gained a lot of territory in Italy. Brescia, Mantua, Parma in the north, and Abruzzi, Bari and Lucania in the south. I think we also grabbed the island of Crete last time, or at least we grabbed that fairly recently. Which means, well, I said last time we were now a superpower, but I think not quite. We're probably a regional power. Actually, I'll show you, I was looking at the ledger. Military, is that what I want? Armies? Total? Where are we? Up there, we're on the top page at least. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9th in the world. Which is pretty good, although I don't see Austria up here. And they have a pretty big army, but whatever. 9th in the world in army, and in navies, oops, total, we are 2nd after Scandinavia before the Ottomans. But in terms of heavy ships, we are down a bit, but in terms of light ships, we're, well, 2nd. And in terms of force limit, we're actually way down, so we're doing alright. So we're not quite a superpower, but we're definitely up there at the moment. Oh cool, Austria left the coalition against us. That's really good. But Venice entered. That's not an issue because they're only a one province minor now. And we need a rival that's not Milan. Okay, yep, we'll marry the Dutch. Okay, picking another rival. Who do we have here? Spain and Austria. Fair enough. France, Ottomans, Scandinavia, the Mamluks, Bavaria. See, Bavaria is... they already consider us a rival. But I don't know. I'm thinking we could be ambitious and set the Ottomans as a rival and expand into the Balkans. Possibly. The Mamluks, there's Cyprus and Crete. So the thing is, the Ottomans here, they're never really going to like us because they want Corfu, they want basically all of our islands and our Greek holdings. So maybe we could actually. Scandinavia I don't want to because we've actually been doing, I mean we've been fighting wars on their side, plus they're more powerful than us, so are the Ottomans though. The French army is 399% stronger than ours. See, we're like 9th strongest in the world, which we're obviously a long way behind Spain. Now I think go with the Ottomans. Which means I can now embargo them, but I have to stop embargoing Milan, so I'll stop Milan first. Broke embargo, I can't, okay, we'll go to the Ottomans. So anyway, oh, that's not what I want. The first thing we should do is get our navies back doing their thing. Why do we have one ship in Roma? And Genoa, Alexandria goes to Alexandria. And Venice is in Venice. Cool. Oh cool, we converted Crete. So, oh, we can even convert Florence itself now. It's going to take a long time though, so let's do Archaea since it'll be comparatively quick. You've got plenty of money. Do I have any loans to pay back? Nope. Well then. Austria has announced Tuscany as a new rival. That's blah blah blah. Saxony's demand that we give Brescia back to their rightful owner. It's not, so we click decline. I've done that before, clicked accept, and I didn't mean to. don't have any mercenaries still up, do I? Doesn't look like it. Hey, new technology. Military. Killing grounds. With the development of new bastions, engineers began to improve the art of positioning them to channel attacking armies in specially prepared killing grounds. That sounds useful. And we can get a new type of cannon. Or I should say artillery. A swivel cannon. Okay, so obviously we're going to be building some new military units. And we can build a total of 11. Well, that's actually a lot. Let's just build a bunch in the south here. Get a couple of cannons. I don't think we need any cavalry. And one more cannon. Merchants resented in Venice, so we lose 75 ducats and some trade power there. Foreign plots, we can gain a lot of money or lose tradition, or we can lose one stability. Let's lose the tradition. And overextension, this is what something we really should be working on. Make Bari or Lucania a core. Let's go with Bari since it's more expensive of the two. Mantua is going to take a lot of administrative power to turn into a core, which is a pain. Anyway, ships now. How many ships do we get more? That's 22 more. And I'm thinking, well, we need 4 to finish off our... Oops, I always clicked the wrong one there. To finish off our typical Venice trade fleet. Build another one down in Corfu. And I don't like having a not even number there, so we'll get at least one more for the Genoa trade. They're a bunch of war galleons, maybe. Just because our fleet here is not the strongest in the world. Because we obviously can make it a lot stronger. So I'll build a bunch of them. And then the rest... Oh, Lombard Patriots have risen up in Brescia, and they are stronger than our army. Okay. And Ferrara, they really don't like us. Should send a diplomat here to, like, do stuff. Oh, but first, stop embargoing Milan. Because they're definitely not going to give us military access. Relations, improve them. I suppose these guys are just going to have to go and fight. Give them a general. Oh hey, they're winning! And the French were coming to help as well, so... Well, I'm glad we went and attacked there. Yeah, it's a decent sized army. Still probably a bit cavalry heavy. Cardinals, still don't really care about. Oh hey, we've actually got a cardinal. Well, that's cool. Actually, we've got 2 of them here. So let's try and get them in. Some buildings maybe? Oh, hey, we can build the unique ones. Okay, local fortifications. That can go improve the local defensiveness. I suppose actually War College would be pretty good right now. What one of these has to be built in our capital? Royal Palace, so don't put anything in Florence yet. And these ones look like they can go most anywhere. can only be built on the coast. I've already got a university. Stability cost modifier, that would actually be pretty good. But I think we actually probably want the War College and the Admiralty. So we can put the War College almost anywhere, but let's go... I suppose I should see what goods these produce. I was thinking Abruzzi, wine, but I have wine all over the place, I think. Okay, I don't. I have lots of cloth though, so I think Verona's going to get the War College. Oh, construct manufacturer, I can also do that. Textile manufacturing. That would be really good, but it costs admin power, but which we don't want to spend, so we'd rather spend military and build a War College in Verona. And that spends a lot of our money. How much are we making now? 1451. That's pretty good. Or we could probably build another core in Lucania. That's 106 for Abruzzi and Parma. Merchants resented again. There's some tuna, so we only lose $8.83. Merchants assassinated in Alexandria. Okay, well this isn't going great. I'm assuming it's got something to do with my overextension being ridiculous. My merchants are having trouble. Cool, Brescia is now a core. It's only 4? What's this ship doing? Nothing. No. Timurids, I reckon, are a suitable rival. Kind of feels odd since I don't really think of them as being a naval power. Actually, did Timurids just disappear? Yeah, this is just turned to the Mughals. It's kind of bad news because it means that they've obviously got large holdings in India, I assume. Cool, we've got a cardinal. Now I think our War College just finished, so we can get another general who can command this second army. And Abruzzi or Parma? I think Parma. You see, Ferrara's never going to like us because they desire Treviso, Corsica, Florence, Verona, Friuli, Siena, Romagna, Pisa, Ancona, and Rome. So in other words, they reckon that they deserve to be a huge northern Italian empire. So that's never going to go well, but of course Sicily's the Italian country we're going to do well with. So I might actually send my other diplomat here just to improve relations. And the ultimate goal is to offer vassalization. And we're getting pretty close actually. Well, compared to how we usually are. A new guy, we should replace it with a bureaucratic candidate, since we need the admin points. Well, to cure this overextension, and also we're way behind in technology there. Lucania's part of Tuscany. We've got enough to do Abruzzi as well. Province preference, we probably should at that. Temple, we can still build constables somewhere. Brescia. Cool, and the temple. Oh, okay. And a trade depot in southern Italy. Merchant shipwrecked. Lose 144 ducats. It's okay, we make money so quickly it doesn't really matter. Star Fort in Mantua. And Corsica. Training fields. Whereabouts can we build these? I'm not seeing anywhere to get Corfu. We could build barracks in a few places, but canals are probably better. Build one of them in Naxos. Build fortresses in lots of places, barracks in lots of places. Let's build a fortress in Friuli, and then barracks in some of these more central Italian places. Ah, there we go, money spent. Cool. Do the heretics. Oh, and that's why we're getting papal influence. We're doing these conversions. And we can no longer convert Florence. I know, because it's busy building a barracks. That makes sense. Division in the council, we lose 50 military power. It's not that big a deal because I think we're really far ahead there. Yep. And what's our current idea that we're getting? Espionage, that's right. It's going to be cool. I've never had espionage ideas before, so it should give us some very interesting bonuses. We've improved relations with the Frara as much as we can. That's probably a waste of time. So where to now? Ottomans are a new rival, so there's no real point trying to be friendly with them. So maybe we should send an army to Greece. No, if we do that, if there's war with Ottomans, we'll just lose that anyway. We're going to have to rely on France and Hungary, and our armies coming in through the north here to defeat them. But Russia would make a good ally against the Ottomans. But they really wouldn't do it, mainly because they hate us. Man, we have too many decent allies, they have too many decent allies. But the other one I thought of was possibly Scandinavia. They also hate us. Everybody hates us. And they're led by Rurikovic. Huh. Same royal family in Scandinavia and Russia. Anyway, once this is get a diplomat, we'll send one to Russia to try and improve relations. Our diplomats are babbling buffoons. That doesn't help us try and defend Russia. But let's go see how many more ships we can build before we're over our limit. 11 more. Ottomans are fabricating claim on Naxos. That's okay. Parma's part of our patrimony. And 11 more ships, you say? I'll take this transport ship who's in here for some reason. Brig. We do not need that brig there. And I might build 4 more. Just to get better transport capability. Merchantmen. 1, 2, and there. And that gives us 7 more ships to build. Oh cool, let's convert Florence, or at least start converting, because it's going to take a long time. got a new technology, diplomatic this time. Now that's the old question, should we get refineries now? I don't want to declare war on the Ottomans right now. What was I doing? Oh yeah, get this technology, which will give us refineries, royal palace. Neither of which will save up to get embargo efficiency, privateer efficiency. Would be useful in the future when we're at war, but yeah, we'll save up and get the idea. Totally forgot what I was doing. Our ships. 7 more. Might as well get a few more galleons then, I suppose. I'll get them back to Italy where we can build them quicker. More galleons. 5. Maybe I get 2 galleys. Nah, that's not a good idea. I can afford to get galleons, so I might as well get galleons. No, we're not going to give Mantua back either. Sorry, Saxony, we really don't care about your opinion. This thing, you have claims on provinces we don't own. Sardinia. I even knew that. And truce with everyone will expire in 9 years. I don't really need to know that urgently. Austria's back into that coalition. But we're making friends with the Dutch. I wonder if the Dutch or anybody... Well, who's got colonies? Spain, Portugal, UK, France is a few. We'll go with mutualism's right. We've got more than enough money that we can afford to lose short-term income for long-term gains. Oh, they're good. The Netherlands do have some colonies. Looks like it's mostly France though. And Portugal and Spain and a bit of Britain. Or I should say the United Kingdom. Scandinavia doesn't, and they're actually quite well placed. Oh look, Genoa's still around. Sorry, that wasn't a big deal, it's just good to know. Oh, now this would be interesting. Trade dispute casus belli against Ferrara. I could beat them fairly easily in a war. I shouldn't though, because it would piss off everybody. It'd involve going to war with Hungary and Milan. And I'm assuming there are more than just them in that coalition. Well, I know there's Austria in it. And Switzerland, and Milan and Venice. So now we'll skip this war. We should actually put some effort into making friends with Austria so they leave the coalition. Oh, gutted. We lost the cardinal. Well, no, we didn't. We lost a potential future cardinal. We could build 3 more ships. We've got 2 buildings, we can actually build 1 more ship. Oops, that's... Oh, we should probably make some more provinces cores. Mantua, last one. I thought there was a really expensive one that we had to do. I wonder where it's... I don't know, maybe we did it. Privateers? Yes. The embargo efficiency will help to make up for the fact that I take my trade fleets in when we go to war. Gregorius the 16th is the new Pope. And who would we like to be Cardinal? Oh, we don't have anyone up here or down here anymore. Oh, no, we've got this guy. Okay. "21 war galleons." Well, not war galleons. Let's call them heavy ships, but most of them are war galleons. And why did the Dutch rulers keep dying? Noble plots lose one stability. That is concerning. Because I have much more important things to spend stability on. Such as admin tech. Our admiral died. I'll get another one. That one's half decent at trade, so we'll put him in our Genoa fleet. We can make us a bit more money. How's our trade doing? 11 ducats 3, that's... Oh, 1719, that's better. Again, it's not picking a fight with Ottomans right now. We can invest in cardinals more. An election, we will get a new bureaucrat. We should be focusing on trying to take someone off Spain, but Austria is the easy one here. Now let's make Spain work for it. Oh, I suppose we're back to building some buildings. Only 793 more ducats to build the Admiralty. But I suppose we don't really need the Admiralty. Build a dock somewhere. Moria. And a courthouse somewhere. Southern Italy. Spain obviously didn't put a lot of money into building up these territories. Cities demand the old rights. Urban dwellers have always existed under a different code of rules than their rural brethren, even in the same state. Just as monarchs look to curb the privileges of nobles, they often try to bring cities under more uniform rules and regulations. The cities often resisted these efforts. And fair enough, since we are a republic. I don't see why we're losing republican tradition for giving cities these traditional powers, but we'll do it. And trade depots in Abruzzi and Greece. Anywhere else? Nope. Workshops. Is that Brescia? Seems to be getting a bit of FPS drop here. Which, if it doesn't fix itself soon, might have to end the video here. Oh, and it fixed itself. Did it? No. I'll just build a few more things. A star fort in Parma. And it looks like that's it. Let's see how it goes when we're not trying to build things. It's sticking along fine now, but I'm guessing it might be a short episode. Mantua is now considered part of our patrimony, which I think is our overextension gone. Yes, it is. We've also got pretty high revolt risk, especially in Mantua. But I mean, we've expanded rapidly, so that's kind of to be expected. Wow, the Austrians still really hate us. Yeah, that's going to be a while before they start to like us, so we're mostly going to have to wait for our aggressive expansion and unlawful territory penalties to go away. Austrians have a new king though. Not that it seems to have done much. Okay, workshop. Mantua. Let's just see how far away vassalization. Oh, we've still got distance between borders, so we really have to grab Calabria off Spain before we can vassalize Sicily. But if we get that, we'd actually be there. That's really all we have to do. And our diplomatic reputation is negative. That's unusual for us. Bad reputation -5. Statute of Restraints and Appeal -1. When will our bad reputation go away? 1652. Oh, that's this year. Goes away in a few months. Build more buildings, an armory somewhere. Moria. And a workshop in Abruzzi. And then one in Archia when we get some money. We're just giving a bit of admin power now. We could probably increase our stability. But maybe it's better to get a... Yeah, I think we'll wait and get this admin tech first, because we're already way behind in admin tech, and these two buildings both look like they'd be really useful. Goods produced plus 50%, tax income plus 3, missionary strength 3%, local revolt risk as well down. Our admin power gain 100, that is just what we wanted. And Sicily's broken their alliance with us. That was unexpected. Sicily, why would you do that? Because they're a vassal of Spain. That is a pain in the ass. Bugger. Okay, well I'm guessing we just have to go to war with Spain again. I mean, we need to take Calabria anyway. Release Sicily. Get Sicily to be on our side, because they still really like us. Advised died. We should probably see if we can get someone better to replace him. We've got more than enough money. National manpower plus 10%. We don't need that. Tuscan rebels in Mantua, but we should be able to beat them this time. Let's just keep looking here. Missionary strength plus 2%. That won't be necessary once we get... Although the missionary's not actually doing any work there, so maybe we could get one for a little while at least. Actually, yeah, we do want the admin power as well. Would it be worth waiting for a bit to get one of these guys? Not really, not at their cost. So we'll get this one. Get a missionary who will help get Florence along to Catholicism. Oh, and France is at war with Austria again and didn't bother calling us. Trade depot. Brescia. Saint proclaimed gain on stability. Oh, that's good. Made the right call to get the technology then. So where's Brescia? It's in the Venice trade node. We've got 13% of the power there, so that's pretty alright. And actually, France has more trade power in Genoa than us now. Because they've just got a lot of local power. I suppose it's their Spanish. Just all this, yeah, that makes sense. Noble plot, we lose one stability. So we've maximised our relations with Austria as much as we can, and it's still at negative 200. So let's send someone up to Scandinavia. Actually, I didn't check that... No. Oh, Russia stopped hating us at least. They still don't want to be our ally. And Scandinavia, they still hate us. And even once they stop hating us, it's the same situation. Probably if we stop being allied with France, we could probably pick up one or the other of them. But until we do that, it's not going to happen. We've still obviously got at least one more war with Spain to do before we can get Sicily back on our side. So it's best to keep France as our ally for now. Although we're probably actually big enough we couldn't maybe even fight Spain on our own. Oh, and I suppose they've got massive empires, so they should have manpower reserves way bigger than we can. Or we do. Oh, Russia's up here. Russia's fighting the Netherlands. That's odd. What war is this? Fighting Russia, Teutonic Order, Magdeburg and Genoa. Okay. And well, Netherlands, Cologne, Great Britain. Oh, that's an interesting war. Oh, almost the North Sea versus the Baltic. Well, almost, not even close, but yeah. Okay, more buildings. Workshop. What's our production income? 2250. It's actually, trade's actually our third biggest source of income, which makes an interesting change. We can marry the French. Our armies and fleets are at their force limit, which I think will do us for now. It's just expensive going over it, and I don't think we really need to just at this moment. Oh, look at France, 41,000, 45,000, 45,000. A bunch of smaller armies in there. That is way more than we can deal with. Hungary, that's a reasonable 128,000 soldier army. Okay, building improvements. Where's the cathedral? Oh, the cathedral's way up there in Stock Exchange, so they're the ones final end buildings. Anyway, trade depot in Moria and dry docks in southern Italy. Merchant shipwrecked. Well, that's us not building a building. November next year we'll be able to get a, well, we'll be Catholic, the entire country. So how far away from being an LIU? 130. We could marry them. We can. Except I'll check if I can be Russia. Seems the more powerful of the two, and they're closer to being our ally. So we'll go with Russia over Scandinavia. And they are painfully close to being willing to accept our offer of alliance. We can hire a new military leader, another general. Training fields, dry dock. I think dry docks, southern Italy. Let's do it in Aceh since we have been building some ships there. And we'll then the rest of southern Italy. Not the rest of southern Italy, the rest of Italy. I'm kind of feeling oddly enough that just since Greek became like an accepted culture in my country, thanks to Corfu, Aceh, Moria, Naxos, probably Rhodes as well now that I think about it, in Crete, and even Cyprus, it's Greek, yeah. Kind of starting to feel more like instead of an Italian power, more like a Roman Byzantine kind of thing. I wonder if you can actually reform the Roman Empire, or the Byzantine Empire. Could be something to aim for, but for some reason I don't think you can. Workshops. I thought we'd done all these, but no, obviously one more in Moria. And new technology. Diplomatic again, so we'll skip it to get vetting. Of course, increased spy defense. Sabotaging reputation would be good. More diplomat would be good. And better spies as well. So mainly I just want to try out these new things. Sabotaging reputation, sowing discontent, infiltrating admin. Division and council, that's not good. Religious uproar. Get a reformed tercio in Florence, but we gain a lot of revolt risk there. Or we have 40% of 30 regiments rising up in revolt. I'm kind of tempted just to push this, just so we get a big revolt. And then we can go fight them. Okay, I've got the advantage in cavalry, but they beat me everywhere else. Good win. We gained some army tradition. We actually took lots of casualties in that battle. And in December, that will be converted to Catholicism. Reformed aside, 200%. Papacy view. We are not even close, but I don't really expect it to be. Spain looks like it's got the papacy down pretty well, even though France is the defender of the Catholic faith. Actually, how are things going religiously? Like, I know the Reformed Church is basically dead. But once we get rid of Florence, I think it will just be... actually, that's not even Saxony. Meissen. Protestantism's not looking particularly healthy. It's got Scandinavia, Great Britain, and I think just Brandenburg there. But we managed to convert Florence, and Venice likes us because of that, which is okay. Actually, I'm going to send a diplomat to Venice just to get them out of the coalition against us. Nationalists have risen up in Bari, but we shall crush them pretty quickly. Well, I'm thinking diplomatically, no. What's happened that Russia suddenly has become a lot less friendly with us? Don't know. Wasn't paying enough attention before. Could be that our military's gotten weaker, thanks to our taking casualties in these battles. And I can't offer them strategic or access to my country, which would be a good way of getting them to like me more. Oh, hey, we can get an admin tech. So yes, we'll do that. Oh, hey, we have a cardinal. Business is booming, trade efficiency +5. We've got a cardinal. We can now build a glorious monument. And I should actually look, because I might be able to change my form of government. Currently we're an oligarch republic. We can become a noble republic, which would have less common elections, more heavy morale, greater tolerance of different religions. That's not an issue now because we've only got the one. Morale of armies +10% would be good, but we would lose our tax modifier of +5% and high stability costs. Or admin republic. Production efficiency 10% would be good. Years of nationalism -5 would also be good because we're quite expansive. Culture conversion costs, we haven't actually done any of that. Probably should though, but that's okay. And Constitutional Republic, the next one, trade percent +10%, production efficiency +10%. That would probably that would probably be worth it, but elections are held every 4 years. No, that doesn't really make a difference to us. And actually, bureaucratic despotism doesn't look that great either. So I think we might turn into a constitutional republic soon when we can. Republican dictatorships, the next one we get though. Marry the Hungarians, of course. Building province improvements. Dry docks. And we can build some more. Greece. And training fields in Abruzzi. In Aceh. Nope, we don't have any money. I think we might end this one here. It's been an awfully peaceful episode, as in we haven't been to war at all. It's a bit unusual for us. But actually, let's go back. We looked at the ledger at the start. We might as well do it now. Total navies, still second. Scandinavia's got a huge one, but in terms of heavy ships, we've gone up to second. I think we were second to start with. Whatever. We've got 3 galleys. Where are our 3 galleys? Okay, something to investigate. In terms of armies, total, we have, well, we've moved up a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've gone from 9th up to 7th, past the Netherlands and Portugal. But with our, well, let's say 49,000, 59 Spain, 71-ish in Great Britain, Scandinavia's got 74, Ottomans 92,000, that's not going to be great. 147,000 in Russia and 167 in France. Our 49 doesn't look so good. That's actually a very steep curve just there. So do we win on anything here? Infantry, nope. Cavalry, actually we're surprisingly high. Artillery, we are way down there. Manpower, we're probably doing quite well on that. We're 3rd in terms of manpower. And our manpower is almost maxed out. In terms of force limits, I imagine we're actually pretty far down. Oh, not too bad. How are we for naval force limits? In that one we're pretty far down, but we're actually maxing out our force limit there. And while we're doing that, let's take a look at our... Go back to there, take a look at our rank. Where's our rank score comparison? Who's gaining the most? We are in 5th, so we're gaining quite rapidly since we're officially in 10th place. So we're moving up the ranks pretty quickly. Actually, we're gaining points from everything at the moment. Admin's where we're the worst. That'll mostly be because we've got poor technology compared to, say, Russia. We're ahead of them in technology. They've got way more provinces, better stability, which we should improve. They've got better prestige, but we've got pretty alright prestige ourselves. Legitimacy was, yeah. So technology is not helping us, but it's mostly that the countries, these top 4, are way bigger than us. Whereas where are we kicking ass? Diplomacy, it looks like. We're number 1 in diplomacy. Is that just because of the size of our fleet? And our fleet, our technology, our merchants are doing as well. We've got decent allies. And naval morale is up nice and high. Okay. Well, anyway, it's been an interesting episode, a different one. But I think we're going to do pretty well in the near future. We've actually managed to get the entire country Catholic for the first time in ages. Set the Ottomans up as a rival, although I haven't actually done anything with that. I know if I'm kind of thinking of myself as a Roman Byzantine Empire, I've got to take Greece at some point. And, well, try and make friends with Russia, but something is stopping us, and I'm not entirely sure what. We're allied to their rival. That will probably be what it is, and their rival is France. So like I said earlier, if we ditch France, we can probably gain Russia as an ally, but they're all the way over there. So it probably won't be a good ally. Well, obviously their country extends way back into here somewhere, into Siberia. So they've obviously got a lot of land we can't see. Anyway, things to think about for the future. At the moment, it's just kind of repairing our relations, and then obviously we're going to have to go to war with Spain at some point to get Sicily back. And Ferrara is annoying. So yes. I'm guessing that will be that. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Make sure to like it if you did, or subscribe if you want to see more. Also, you can check out some of my other video series down below. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time.